Hey there! So this week for Art Week, so far we've read The Art Lesson by Tommy DePaula, and we learned about how to pursue our passion, and when Tommy became an artist, he pursued his passion. So we talked about what we want to be when we grow up. We also read Ish, in which Ramon discovers that it's okay not to make things perfect, but you can make your own kind of art. You can write your own kind of poems. Remember when he made all these kinds of different art? Ish. It's okay not to be perfect. Today, we are still going to be doing the theme of the story, and we identify that theme by looking at the problem and the solution. What did the character go through? Okay? So today we're going to read a book called More-igami. Kind of sounds like origami. Have you guys ever done origami? Or heard of it? I tried to do origami when I was little, and I would make things out of paper, and then I would sell them to my parents. Like, try to get them to buy it to make some money, and I wasn't very good, but that's okay. You know, just not my thing. That's fine. So we're going to read More-igami and see how our character learns something about art, or maybe life. Ready? More-igami. Ooh, nice. Pretty paper. It's by Dory Kleber, illustrated by G. Brian Carras. Joey loved things that folded. He collected old road maps. He played the accordion. He even slept in a fold-away bed. One day, Sarah Takimoto's mother came to school. She took a plain piece of paper, she folded it, and flipped it, and pulled it, until it became a crane. It's pretty cool. Joey's eyes popped. His jaw dropped. Mrs. Takimoto called it origami. I want to make origami, Joey told her. Will you teach me? I can show you the folds, she said. But if you want to be an origami master, you'll need practice and patience. Joey started that afternoon. He practiced on his notebook paper and on the construction paper from the art shelf. But even his simple shapes were crooked and crumpled. So, he practiced on his homework. And on the newspaper, and on his sister's sheet music. And he practiced on all the gift wrap, and on the recipe for Aunt Vivian's pineapple surprise. And on the $38 in Mom's purse. This folding has to stop, said Mom. Joey drooped. How would he ever become an origami master without practice? He went next door to Muy Mexicana. Fajitas always made him feel better. "Joey," Mr. Lopez sang. "Hey, what's wrong?" "It takes practice and patience to be an origami master," said Joey. "But whenever I practice, everybody else loses their patience." "Many artists are misunderstood, amigo," said Mr. Lopez, "especially when they are just learning." "What's that?" Mr. Lopez asked, pointing to Joey's napkin. "A pyramid," said Joey. "Sorry." "No, don't apologize," Mr. Lopez said. "I like it. It makes the table look fancy. Could you make more?" Joey grinned. "Yeah, I could make 100. So Joey folded and folded and folded until pyramids perched on every table in the restaurant. Each day after school, Joey went back to More-igami. He folded napkins into fans. He made candlesticks. Then he tried crowns. Some napkins toppled, others flopped, but Joey kept folding until they were perfect. Finally, he was ready to try the most difficult fold of all. He took a crisp napkin. He folded. He flipped. He pulled. And it worked! A crane! At last, he was an origami master. Just then, a girl walked in. She was waving a paper fan. She saw. Oh, her eyes popped. Her jaw dropped. "Did you make that?" she asked. Joey nodded. "I can show you how," said Joey. "But I should warn you, it takes practice and lots of patience." The end. And at the end it has fold your own origami ladybug. That looks fun. We should try that in just a minute. But first, let's talk about identifying the theme of the story. So the problem and solution. Problem was that Joey kept getting in trouble for wanting to practice, right? He folded all of his mom's money. So he went to the restaurant and solved his problem by practicing on the napkins until he finally was able to make his paper crane, which was actually a napkin. Pretty cool. He learned, and we can tell at the end and throughout the story, that practice makes perfect, but you have to be patient with yourself, right? This reminds me of when I cook, because I'm starting to do a lot more cooking now, especially since we don't have school. At school. So I've been doing a lot more cooking, and it's not always perfect. It takes a lot of patience sometimes, and sometimes I mess up the recipe or, too much salt, but I'm learning from it, so I just have to be patient with myself. It takes time to learn new skills like that, right? So when you think about what you want to be when you grow up, and you know the skills that you need to pursue that passion, just be kind to yourself and be patient, because it takes time to learn really good new skills. Cool? Cool. Now, let's get artsy. Your assignment today is to make something creative. You can go on Miss Padilla's page. You can make this ladybug with me. That's going to be your assignment. So I'm going to try out this ladybug because I'm really curious about it. And I think I can do it. How else am I going to get better at my art skills if I don't practice? Okay. So I'm going to turn my screen down so you guys can see my my dirty table. Just kidding. Okay. First you need paper. Cool. Okay. Step 1. It's going to be upside down. That's okay. Start with a square piece of paper. Uh-oh, I have a rectangle. Okay, so we need to make this into a square. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take one corner and fold it down to the bottom until it lines up. I'm not going to fold it like crease it. I'm just going to let it hang out there. And I'm going to cut off this extra piece that we don't need. Okay, don't need that. Now I have a square. Okay. Start with a square piece of paper, fold it in half to make a triangle. That's a rectangle, so this way. Triangle. Okay? Ooh. I already have to try again. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but it's okay. 2. Fold the triangle in half. Press down hard to make a crease, then open it back up. So they're showing me just to do this. Just fold it in half. Ooh, okay. Make a crease. Yeah. Got it. Whoa. Okay. 3. Now, fold the top corners. Oh, wait. We missed a step. Open it back up. Okay, now fold the top corners down so they reach a little past the bottom edge of the paper. Leave some space around the center crease. So it needs to look like that. So pull one corner down like this. One corner down like this. Ooh, but you know what I noticed in this picture is that there's a point at the top and mine doesn't have a point. See how it's just flat? So let's go ahead and fix that right now. You need to fold it down to where it makes a point at the top. But where it's not meeting the middle. There, so now I have it like that. Okay? Step 4, flip the paper over. Fold the top corner down to the center of your paper. Fold the top corner down to the center, that's about right here. Ooh, it's kind of hard to fold. Okay, did it, kind of. Is anyone else struggling? Okay, did it. Then fold the point of that same corner back up so it hangs over the top of the paper. So I just folded this down and now I'm going to take the same point and go back up so it hangs over the top of the paper. Okay. Step 6. Flip the paper over again. Add some spots to the wings to make it look like a real ladybug. Mine kind of looks like a bat. I think these are supposed to be closer together. Oh well. I'm gonna draw my dots. Okay. Maybe I'll have to practice this one again. It probably would also look better if I were using red paper, because ladybugs are red. Mine doesn't look quite right, but that's okay. I tried. I think I just have a spotted bat instead of a ladybug, but it's fine. I'm gonna need to practice, and I'm also gonna need to be patient. I shouldn't just crumple it up and get mad, right? No. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep practicing and see if I get better. So your assignment, remember, is to go on Miss Padilla's page and see if you can do one of her art activities, or make something new. Make a piece of origami, or a painting, or a drawing. Get creative. I want to see your creative side today. Okay? Can't wait to see your work, artists. Bye!